Welcome to the channel, Guardians. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to take a sword like this, which does a base damage of 11,933. And by the end of this video, we're going to ramp this thing up all the way to 29,340 per swing. That's a 145% increase in damage. So Guardians, let's get into it. So in order for this build to work, we really are going to need this mod right here, Lucent Blade. If you guys don't have this mod, you guys need to head on over to the prismatic recaster over there by the drifter, and you can buy this mod. The mods rotate on a daily basis, so make sure you keep an eye out for it. So what does Lucent Blade do? Well, it states that while charged with light, dealing damage with a sword gives you a bonus sword damage for 5 seconds, consuming 1 stack of charge with light. Now this also has a secondary perk right below it, greatly increases the charge rate of your equipped swords. It actually only works if you have another arc mod equipped. As you can see, if I take this out, now the letters are now grayed out. So you got to have another arc mod equipped for this to work. So what does the damage increase look like? Well, you can see over here, base damage, we're doing the 11,933. So we're going to run over here, get charged with light. Then we're going to run over here. As soon as we deal damage, we're going to get the perk to proc. So we're going to deal it on this guy. We got keen for 5 seconds. And then base damage, we're going to whack him. It does 16,110, a 35% increase in damage. Now that big of an increase on your sword is very, very powerful. We are going to start adding mods, and I'm going to go over it with you guys so you can copy it or come up with builds of your own. So the first thing you want to do is come down to your sword and put a boss spec mod on it. Adding a boss spec to your sword is going to give you a 7% increase in damage. So now that we have the boss spec on, let's see what we're doing now. 17,361. So we got the 35% increase in damage from Lucent Blade. We got the 7% increase in damage from the boss spec. And on top of that damage, we're going to add this mod right here called Oppressive Darkness. Causing damage with a void grenade adds a weaken effect to combatants. Now I don't know the exact debuff percentage, but I do believe it is somewhere around tractor cannon. So now Guardians, we're charged with light. We're going to throw our grenade down, get the debuff on the ogre, and try to get Whirlwind Blade times 5. As you can see, those damage numbers were getting pretty high in the 30,000s. I think I saw 41,000 there at the end, but that was the killing blow. But now, as you guys can see, we're out of our grenade. Well, if you have a weapon with Demolitionist on it, all you gotta do is get a kill and you have your grenade back. Now let's try this again, but with a heavy attack. Get the weaken effect on him. Stand next to him and he is donezo. So you guys, that is pretty much the build in its basic form. Now we're going to add a few more pieces to this. You guys may have noticed I'm using the Controverse Hold. The exotic perk on this is you resist incoming damage while you're charging your grenade. Grenades return a random amount of super energy. So these exotic gloves paired with my Demolitionist sidearm means we're pretty much always going to have our Oppressive Darkness grenade debuffing those yellow bar enemies. Now if we look at my helmet, you'll see that I have a high energy fire mod on here. This states that while charged with light, you gain a bonus to weapon damage. So you don't need this for the build, it just helps out. And then over here on my boots, I do just have a global reach mod because the sidearm is a Seraph weapon. And stacking up those kills over time, getting those Warmind cells to spawn, really helps with ad clear. And that is pretty much the loop that you guys need to go in. You guys need to throw down your grenade, do the heavy attack, get the guy to die. If your exotic gloves don't give you back your grenade, just concentrate on killing some ads. It usually takes only about 3 or 4. And by the time you kill 3 or 4 ads, you're charged with light again. And you can come back and just keep doing the same thing. And as you can see, I got my grenade back already. I'm gonna throw it on him again. Got the heavy attack. And he is done. Halfway to our grenade. Got our grenade again. Pretty much just keep doing this over and over again. It's very rare that you don't get like barely any energy back from your exotic gauntlets. As you can see, we got it again. As fast as this guy can spawn, we can keep throwing him. He's debuffed. We do the heavy attack. Stand next to him. Even got that guy over here. We still have our grenade. It's just an endless loop. So you guys, that is the build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna roll some gameplay of this thing in action. If you guys found this video helpful, consider subscribing. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. It really does help the channel out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.